Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Gearoid Farrelly.
And I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And you're listening to Agony Rants. Niamh, I just want to call you out, right? Because we were just before the recording started, right? Niamh saw me checking my hair on my phone, right?
I thought he was taking a photograph of me.
I was taking a photograph of the pair of us. But instead, I was just checking to see if my hair was in place.
Okay.
And then I felt very vain.
Did
and
you?
I sat down and between me pressing record in the booth and coming in here, Niamh has had a full face of makeup on.
I put a bit of lippy on, I'll be honest with you, because...
She clammed up for the vid.
Well, I did. I made an effort. I put a bit of lipstick on for two reasons. One, because we've just had a load of coffee and cookies. So any that I put on when I left this morning is done. But also, I had a little paper cut up here and on my lip. And have you ever? It just developed into this kind of sore. And everybody said,
paper cut in your face.
Because I was.
Did you get hit with a book?
No.
No. Do you know what that was?
I was licking an envelope.
Yeah, you were licking an envelope.
I know, it's so old school. Like,
that is. Who puts things in that? Email, Niamh.
Okay. I love a handwritten card. I'm old school.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is I have to say, that is the thing that makes me wince when I'm licking an envelope. Is the thought
the paper.
of the paper.
No, I did. I caught the edge of my lip.
I got it on my tongue once.
Oh God, it's horrible. But the worst part is it's on the edge of my lip, so everybody thinks it developed into this thing because I couldn't leave it alone. You know when you have something on your lip, you can't leave it alone. It's like having a hole in your tooth. It's like
a Labrador after she got her hysterectomy.
Yeah.
we had a Labrador that she got, like, you know, when they give them a hysterectomy.
Oh yeah.
And we would just eat our dinner every day and she would just sit legs spread and just lick her scar until the whole thing was healed.
Did you not put I wasn't doing that.
Niamh, I've had quite a week.
Oh, tell me about your week.
Been quite a week,
oh,
right?
Gosh.
I was away.
You were away.
I was.
You're always away.
I was in Dubai, right? Like
right.
Beyonce.
Oh.
Because Beyonce was doing gigs in Dubai.
At the same time?
Yeah, there was a week in it.
Okay.
You know, they had to change over the suite. they had to rinse through the duvet.
I imagine it was very much the same
very
audience.
Much, very much the
very
same.
Same audience.
Very much, yeah.
yeah,
gays and girls. But you see, here's the thing, right?
In Dubai.
But that's the thing, right? See, I didn't want to gig in Dubai. Because don't agree with the...
Well, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's a difficult situation because of their stance on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Ignorance.
Yeah.
Right? Basically. Okay. I kind of had this thing in my head that I wouldn't ever gig there again. Yeah. And then these were put on as part of the tour, like a year ago when the tour started. And I was like, wait a second, so I have to step out for these shows because I'm gay? I don't think so.
Oh, you got all balchy about it?
Yeah, I did get all balchy and up on me high horse, Niamh. Oh. Absolutely. I was like, I will do those days. Thank you very much. And
forgetting.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that, like, maybe me being gay should be their problem, not my problem.
Okay.
Exactly.
Good luck
so
with that.
They were my thoughts.
Okay.
But then what happens is in that situation is that then the gigs come up and you're like, oh God, I have to do these now.
Because I've been all up in their grill.
Yeah, I've been very much on the high horse. But as with all high horses, they have to bow their head at some point. So I had to go and do the gigs. So I was very worried about it because the day beforehand, like, they send you this email from the promoter of all the things you can't talk about.
Like, don't be too gay.
Like 90% of my set, basically.
Oh, God.
But like they were saying, like, oh no, it's okay to be gay in Dubai, just don't, there just needs to be no traces of it.
Not openly.
So the first night I was kind of in a panic because people do come in to inspect the shows, like.
Oh, okay.
So I was in a bit of a panic the first night and I was kind of up my head. Now I still had a very nice time, nice show, but I cut a lot of bits and I was changing a lot of bits. And then I decided, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to do the whole show.
Do your show.
As is. And consequences, let the consequences be consequences.
You're so brave.
I wasn't, Niamh. Actually, that's the problem. I wasn't brave.
So
what I did was...
Okay, between making that decision and going on stage, did that actually continue in? Did you actually do your show?
Between making that decision and going on stage, there was a bottle of champagne.
Who supplied the champagne?
I don't know. It was just in an ice bucket.
It was just there.
So I was just like,
okay,
all right, let's have this. Niamh, when I say
Were you on
it was
fire?
do the gig or fall over.
Oh my gosh. Did they spike your drink?
No, I'm just a bit lightweight. Like, I mean, one glass of champagne.
I know,
and I'm
I've seen
literally
it. I've
ready
seen
for the
it.
bed. So, so I was well relaxed, let us say.
Chilled.
Well chilled. Went on a lovely time. Second night, I was like, well, if it works that night, it'll work tonight. So did the same deal.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but that's it now.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, I'm done. Glad I did it. Glad I made my stand.
You made your point.
The stand is a little bit, it's got very diluted, I have to say.
But you were there.
But I did it, yes.
Yeah. And was there money?
I mean, it was just a normal gig. Like, there was no,
Okay.
here's your money for flying across. No.
None of that.
No. There was no, it wasn't fancy money. It was just like
It was just money.
standard. Like, it was like Vicar Street money.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? You could travel 1 mile down the road in your scooter, or you can spend 8 hours in a plane to go 4,000 miles away. Same money.
People say, oh, it's so glamorous when you go to these places, but 9 times out of 10 you get to see nothing.
I know, that's the weird thing. You don't, because like even though you're not nervous about the gig,
No.
you always have in your head that you've got to do the show tonight and you have to be in reasonable shape for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that obviously did go out the window when I got a bit nervous and had a bit of champagne. But that said, it's always in the back of your head. And also there's usually a pickup at 4 o'clock, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So
no.
you're usually like, no.
Some stupid
what
o'clock.
can you do before 4 o'clock? Nothing. Also, I have to say now, it was kind of wasted on me because it's interesting, right? Like Dubai, it's so, you know, it has this reputation for being so luxurious, or you know, and the hotel I was staying in was the tallest 5-star hotel in the world, right?
Okay.
Now, it was grand, like it wasn't amazing. I mean, it was nice, like, but I mean, I wasn't paying for it.
I know, but do you know what? Do you know what it is, right? Nothing surprises you in a space, and actually, all you see is I'm going to be in this for a couple of hours to sleep, and that's it.
And like usually, wherever you go, whatever you're watching, you're doing it on your iPad. Once there's hot water and a duvet, it's kind of.
I know.
It was kind of strange. I have to say, like, enjoyed it.
Yes.
I mean, look, if they come with the 34 million Beyonce deal,
Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
She got 34 million. She was dragging her kid out to do half of it. Blue. She's grown a new Beyonce. That's what's happening. She's cloned herself.
Do you think there's a grow bag involved in
That's
that?
exactly what's happening. Beyonce is hanging back now.
She's good. I gave birth to you. Now you're going to earn your keep.
Exactly. She just like she should have another one. That's what she should do and take 40% of the earnings up from each of them.
No, that's not a thing.
No.
One is enough.
What about your kids? Would you not?
Oh no, I have two. I have two.
Yeah, no, but would you?
I have an heir and a spare.
I think you may.
I won't tell you which is which because it moves every day.
I think you made a mistake, Niamh. You should have had those kids in sparkly outfits from the time they were about 3 years of age, learning Johnny Logan songs. You could have put a Eurovision show on the road, the singing Kavanaghs.
Have you met my kids?
I have now.
I love them.
I mean, it's very much an in joke, but they're not like, you know.
No, they have music
they're
in
not
them.
Euro babies.
No, they have music in them, but they know that it exists. Actually, it's funny you should say that because my eldest came to see us at the show. It's the first time they've come to see us at the show recently that they weren't under duress. In other words, brought along because they were being naughty and they had to come along instead of staying at home. And they came to the gig with a couple of their mates. We were in the Empire, so you can imagine the Empire's great, you know, for things. So we did a night and we wrecked the house, which was great. But but it was so weird for him. He said it was just really weird. He says even for my friends, it was weird. And he says because they never see you like that, you know.
They just see you driving them to.
See me like some sort of dog walker who turns up in the middle of the night sometimes to bring them home.
See, that's it. They've been underestimating you too long. They've seen you in your natural environment.
I know.
Things will change now.
I talk about how underwhelmed they are about me. But funnily enough, recently he was walking through the house and he was singing It's For You, which is like really freaked me out.
Your son was?
Yes. He was like just la 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 singing it away. And I was going, he says, oh, I've seen that video many times. He says, because I whip it out every time somebody says that. I don't believe that's your mother. I said, oh gosh, you must talk about me more. I actually thought that they were unaware.
You see, yeah, that's the thing.
You
They
see?
probably don't give you the credit for it in front
No,
of
they
you,
don't.
but outside,
No.
They're probably all about it.
Well, maybe. I wouldn't hold my breath on that now, to be fair. I'm okay with that, though. I am okay with that. And yeah.
No, you need a little bit of adulation from your kids.
Someday they'll find the magic box in the attic.
Now, I hate to break your heart. It might be your deathbed. Niamh.
Yeah. It'll
the
be
last
after.
words that you might hear on this mortal coil was, do you know what? You were a great singer.
She was all right.
You were one of the best.
No. I think what's coming is, like painters, they're never famous in their own lifetime.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I'll have to die for that. And I'm already past the she died young stage. So I can't claim that, the lost potential of what she could have done. So, now I have to be like really old when I die and still,
What they'll do is they'll, like, just before you pop your clogs, they'll order a box of In Your Eyes CD singles and they'll have you sign all of them.
In my shaky old lady hand.
Yeah, the month's mind. They'll open an eBay store. No, do you know what actually happened?
Oh, what happened?
And this plays into our theme today, right? I was in a car accident on the way back to the airport.
And you didn't tell me.
No, saves the drama for the...
More importantly, why was it not in the paper? What happened?
I got an Uber from the hotel to the airport, right? And they collected me in this... It was like a Jeep thing.
Oh, okay.
They have all those big fancy cars.
Okay.
So I got into it thinking this is a bit excessive now.
You're in Dubai.
I know, but
everything's excessive there.
So heading back, and then we were just at the turn off of the motorway for the airport.
Okay.
And then this taxi just pulled out in front of us and hit us.
Hit you?
Yeah.
Like actually hit you?
Hit the car, yeah. And then that knocked the car into the side. It was like a tunnel. It was like Princess Diana. That's what I was thinking.
Was it the paparazzi?
The Queen of Hearts.
Was it the paparazzi in the taxi?
So
his Boots going to be writing a book. His Boots going to be writing a book in 20 years.
Yeah, it'll be called Air.
He wouldn't let me poo in where I wanted.
She'd be living in an apartment. Fully funded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then our car then hit the side of the tunnel.
Wow.
And then we paused for a second. Like it all just stopped.
Yeah.
And I took my seatbelt off to lean in to see, because I don't think the driver was wearing a seatbelt.
Oh my God.
So he was kind of thrown about a bit. And I was like, are you okay? And I leaned forward and he was like, brace.
And
so I was like, huh? And then, so I just clicked my seatbelt back in. And then this car smacked into the back of us. I know. It was high drama, Niamh.
Grode, I'm so in shock. I am in shock.
I know by your face now. I know by your face that what you're doing now is thinking, and you had nobody on standby for this record.
Who would I have rung?
You'd have Brendan Courtney in here so fast.
I'm making a list.
You've got a list.
I'm making a list already. That's it. On my to-do list now is make sure I have substitutes in the event. You say that like you wouldn't have. You don't already have your laminated list. We'll be like those couples who have laminated lists. This is who you can do this podcast with if I die.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You already have your list made. I know.
Who would I have?
I know you already have people. You have people.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Who would
I get in?
Who would you get? Be very careful how you answer this.
Julie J, maybe.
Who?
Julie J.
Sorry.
Niamh, the shade was unnecessary.
God, I can't believe it. I don't know. I've never met Julie J.
Naimh, maybe.
I know.
Yeah, Naimh.
I know Naimh. She's prettier than me. I know that. I love Naimh.
Niamh, I don't know how you've made this weird.
It feels weird now. It feels like you're cheating on me already.
But Niamh, you would be dead. That's like... Do you know what I mean?
I would like to think that you would be so grieving that you wouldn't go on with it. You couldn't possibly replace me.
We have subscribers that pay €5 a month, Niamh, and I'm not leaving them in the lurch because you're dead.
I'm sure all three of them would be fine.
It's very difficult. So that was my near-death experience.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I've had a couple of near-death experiences, but not as exciting as that.
I mean, it did feel a bit like...
That is pretty full on. I mean, I took an overdose of travel sickness pills once.
Jesus
I
Christ.
had 23 of them, actually. Yeah.
Was this like a One of those. What was one of those fake suicide attempts you do when you were about 16?
No, I was like about 3.
I used to do that. Like if I wasn't allowed to watch Golden Girls, I'd sit down and I'd take 4 kitty aspirin.
At 16. Okay.
Very dark. Very dark.
It was one of those. Somebody left the boxer unattended with a 3-year-old in the room.
Oh, and you took 23 of them?
And the first indicator my mother had was when I started roaring about the snakes in the room.
Oh, so you were hallucinating?
Yeah, I was hallucinating. And I had my stomach pumped at 3.5. I know.
Oh my God.
I lived a wilder life when I was 3 than I do now.
So...
Yeah, it was pretty full on.
You were basically roaring about the snakes in the room, and then
she was going, "What the hell is my child is possessed?" And then she realised she must have found the box. Yeah, I've never been travel sick since, to be fair.
At least you know it works.
I know, but yeah, that is famous in my family how accident prone I was as a child. I have had many near death experiences.
I would hazard a guess that they get very few overdoses of travel sickness.
Yeah. Listen.
Because if the travel sickness tablet isn't work, you're throwing it up.
Yeah, I know. That's very true. And then at age 5, I got knocked down by an electric bread van, but I'm nearly sure I told you that before. You know, the ones you have to wait. You have to wait until you get knocked down.
None of these are glamorous.
Do you ever say, they're near death though? I was once run over by a bicycle. Is that near death? No,
I feel like...
I did have a car accident where my car actually slid on ice and I ended up on a wall back to front. Is that any good?
Now you're talking.
Okay.
That's better.
That happened. And
were you driving the car yourself or was there a man in the cab?
I was. No, there was. I didn't have anyone else to care about except that I need to be going somewhere. And this lovely, lovely family up the hill came down to check me out. Apparently it's a regular occurrence there.
Well, that was the weird thing. I wasn't in shock at all after it. Because I was just like, oh, we're grand. Like, I checked out, everyone was grand. And then, like, 2 minutes later, literally, I was walking into the airport. And it was only when I met the family that were in the taxi behind that was a bit mangled.
Yeah.
And they were all very upset that I kind of...
Suddenly realised you had something to be upset about. Yeah. I think, well, to be fair, it depends. There are different personalities. What happens is you kind of get into coping mode while you're doing it. And then it's only when you have a minute and go, holy God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, do you know what happened? This was the freakiest bit of it. This is what made me think, Gearoid, this is the start of a Final Destination movie. This is very upsetting. I watched an episode of Rizzoli and Isles on the plane. Oh, right?
I love it.
Love Rizzoli and Isles.
Oh my gosh.
And
Who knew?
I was delighted.
Yeah.
Watched it. And there was an actress in it that was in 24. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Who, what was her name? Annie Schwerin. That was her name. She played Renee Walker in season 6 of 24. She was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I watched the episode of Rizzoli and Isles and I thought to myself, she is amazing. Like, why haven't I seen her in more stuff? I wonder what else she's in, because she's like one of those actresses like, what's your woman from The Americans, the older lady? It's kind of like if she's in it, it's good.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Like,
and every time you see her, you say, oh, I like when she's in
Yeah,
this.
it's like...
But she's not necessarily the main person in anything.
Yeah, and I always think that if you... Margot Martindale, that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
So, and I always think like if she's in it, you know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, well, I'll see what else she's in. So I'll watch that. Then I did this Google when I went home. Niamh.
What is she in?
She had died that day.
What day?
The day that I'd watched the thing. I went home, Googled her.
Was she in the cat seat behind you?
She had died that day.
So what happened? Where did she die? It wasn't in Dubai, was it?
I never looked, Niamh.
Oh my God, the universe was calling out to you.
It was so weird.
Oh.
I was more freaked out about that than I was the car crash.
Okay, well, see, the day I die, look at something that I was good in, okay? That's... Or even better yet, don't look at anything that I'm in, just in case that means I'm dead.
I'd be very sad the day you die.
I know you will.
It'd be awful.
I know. Lots of people will.
And the day of your funeral.
Yeah.
I'd go straight on Interfloor, I'd send a bouquet.
Thanks.
I mean, I wouldn't go.
I know.
It'd be that's 2 hours.
I don't care what the hell they do with me after when I die. I don't. I actually, do you know
Niamh has this, she has this vision that she's going to be like dumped in a forest and pecked by birds.
Yeah, that'll do.
What'll happen is though, Niamh, I'll make sure of this.
You better not embalm me and stuff me in the corner. I'm not having that.
Niamh Kavanagh will be interred. Like
in a glass coffin.
What's your woman in Paris? Delita's grave.
Oh
You know the way you go,
gosh,
it'll be
would
Niamh
not
Cavanagh's
do that
grave.
to me.
I would.
Why?
There'd be a CD player in your eyes just playing on a loop.
No, do not do that.
And then on your birthday, we play It's For You.
Just on my birthday.
Just on your birthday. I'm telling you, that's what we'll do. Oh no, there'll be a shrine. The gays will come from miles
They
around.
won't. They don't come from miles around now. For God's sake, they're not going to come then. Are you joking?
No, we will. We put the jacket in a glass case.
Oh, well, you can have the jacket.
Yeah.
Do you want the jacket? I was going to give it to a Eurovision fan, but I think maybe you'd like it.
Niamh, that'd be ideal.
I have the full outfit. You could try it on.
Yeah, send that to me now.
What now?
Well, no, but when
I die,
leave in,
I'll leave it in a box.
Instructions
With a letter.
Yeah.
I'll do
a certificate of authenticity.
Oh yeah, and you know what else I could do? I could do a little video and say, Gearoid, I'm giving you this, and this is how I want, and I'll give you. And I could put in, things that you have to do to earn it. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Right,
20 grand, that'll get me on eBay. I'm gonna do it the same week you died. 20 grand. Some devastated gay now in Latvia.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Some devastated gay in Latvia.
Okay,
will get a
that's
second
changing
mortgage.
my will even as we speak. Surely it'll be in a museum somewhere. As long as it's not on a waxwork. Oh, I couldn't cope with that.
Well, it depends on where the waxwork is.
I know.
Do you remember the waxwork in Dublin? It was waxworks combined with Guess Who. Like, there was... Some of them didn't even have signs. Like,
well, where's the fun in that?
what am I looking at? Like, this looks like the window with Jack Jones. Like... So we did a little shout out on social media as per usual.
I know.
As per usual. And we got a lot of responses from people who have also had near-death experiences, and every single one of them wants to tell us about it. Now, we probably won't get to do all of these, but what we'll do is we'll do them in a bonus episode.
Oh yeah, we'll rack them through, but I mean, it's pretty full on. So, hi guys, was in Benidorm at a fancy dress festival, was dressed as a bumblebee, was loving my costume, wings and all. After a few hours, my feet were killing me, so I decided to go back to the hotel and change into flat shoes. My friend came with me and we got into the lift at the hotel. Obviously, with a few drinks on board, we never noticed that the door closed on my wings, and as the lift went up the floors, all we could hear was this weird scraping sound. And the elastic on the wings was nearly strangling me. I was screaming at her to help me, but she was nearly on the floor laughing. Eventually, when the lift stopped and the doors opened, my wings were now tiny and battered. When we went back to the pub, everyone was asking what happened to me, and I told them I had a near-death experience. No one took me seriously, but I'm traumatized from my experience, and I'm extra careful anytime in a lift now. Hoping I might get some sympathy from you too.
Oh my God, Shaz, that's awful.
Shaz, the bee with the broken wings.
That is always my worst nightmare. Not my worst nightmare, but that's always the thing that it's lifts and escalators. You know the thing, like I always think of it, like I remember seeing a mother with a kid in the Dublin airport, and he got his shoelace stuck in the travelator.
Oh God.
And the thing was winding the shoe into it, and she was like, couldn't reach the
whip the shoe off.
She couldn't reach the button to the emergency stop.
Whip the shoe off, for God's sake, get the shoe off.
Yeah, she was in a panic. I mean, I could have hit the emergency stop, but I was flight to catch. So.
Shaz, I give you sympathy.
I pressed the emergency stop, I did. Hi, Gearoid and Niamh. Okay, my experience may not technically be near death one, but it sure felt like it. So we'll move on.
And that's all it takes. That it felt. Come on, tell it.
Yeah. I had my first experience of sleep paralysis in my teens. That is horrific. I was in my little box room, woke up in the middle of the night, eyes open, unable to move a muscle. I've had that a couple of times, and it's...
Really?
Oh my God, it's
Was there
horrific.
alcohol involved?
No, like it was just literally like, oh God, it was awful. This is what your body does to prevent you from acting out your dreams, but in cases like mine, things are out of sync. So while my brain was totally awake, I could hear my dad snoring in the next room. I had no control over my body, could not move a muscle, not even a millimeter. Talk about panic.
Oh my
then
God.
I find myself floating above my own bed, looking down at my own body. Now, I've never had that.
Oh my God.
That is the only time that happened during sleep paralysis episodes, which have happened sporadically ever since, though far less frequently now, some 30 years later. I learned eventually not to fight against falling back asleep because although it feels like you're going to die if you succumb to it, what actually happens is that your brain and body realign and you then wake up with everything functioning as normal.
Oh my God.
I have never thought about that.
Oh my God.
Because anytime I've ever had it, you're always trying to wake up. Just on one other occasion, about 12 years ago, I had a sleep paralysis episode and lay there unable to move, but saw a lady with long red hair in a long green dress sitting in the end of the bed. Niamh.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. She didn't feel afraid of her.
Did she sing in your eyes?
No, I didn't feel afraid of her.
And it felt like she was there to offer comfort.
Yeah, it could have been me. It could have been me. Yeah, I would do that. I'd be good at that.
I know, but like a ghostly apparition, Niamh.
I know.
That's never comforting. Like a little note. A note from the other world. That'd be lovely.
Okay.
But like a visitor, you know me and
I'm so
unexpected visitors, I don't like it. I don't even like when someone phones me without texting first. God love him, but I've woken my partner several times over the years while having these episodes as I try desperately to speak to get him to help me, but I can't control my voice. So it sounds like some sort of banshee wailing. Frightens the life out of him, as you can imagine. Yvonne, that's awful.
Yvonne, I really feel for you because actually that is the scariest thing, feeling totally paralysed.
It's like that locked in thing. Some of the ones that we got, do you know what annoys me? Right. Now I'm going to say this.
Okay.
About my own method of collecting these, right?
Yes.
Is when people put the tiniest amount of detail about something absolutely explosive into the little box on Instagram. I know. And then just leave it at that.
I know. So are we talking about Jane Morrissey? Because the first time I said that, I've written beside it, needs unpacking this.
Yeah. Fell off an aeroplane.
Okay. So Jane.
No more details.
Jane, we want that full story.
Yeah. Come on. Put it together. agneyrants@gmail.com. Like, how do you fall off an aeroplane? Anyway, Anne-Marie Max says,
Jeep went off a slipway into the water. Electrics immediately went in our vehicle, but window opened slightly. So crawled out, swam to shore and turned around. Jeep had disappeared under the sea.
oh my God.
I know, Anne-Marie. I don't know if there was more to that, but they're the two that he put in. And oh my God.
My God.
Wow, that's pretty
Well, do you know what? That's a lesson to get. I bought one of those. I bought, the little hammer.
Oh, to break the window?
The seatbelt? Yeah. Yeah, I bought one of them.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
For me and my partner.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
and
for you.
When things are good,
that's a sign
he gets to keep it. When things are bad, I take it out of the glove compartment.
That'd be a moment.
We
only have one.
Compartment and I go,
that's Sophie's choice.
Let's go for a nice drive along the cliffs.
It's a real indicator of your relationship, whether there's two there or what.
Exactly.
But it's good to be clear. Keefykins says, does a near killing your siblings at 4 years old count? Yes, Keefy, but you need to actually give us the whole conversation.
No further details.
Once again, needs unpacking.
A shop, I don't know, says, knocked out myself running at my partner to do the dirty dancing lift. He let me fall and hit my head. Do you know what? You absolutely deserve that. I think that the dirty dancing lift is something that you discuss.
I know.
I was talking to one of my friends about this, and she was saying every time she's in the water with her husband, he does allow a dirty dancing lift. Niamh Joe says, the time I gave birth and the obstetrician pulled my cervix inside out. That'll get you. I remember that actually because Niamh is...
Were you there?
It was that time I went into delivering babies. It didn't work out, Niamh. Didn't work out. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't great at it. Things would fall out. I just packed them back in. Attention Agony Rants listeners, I'm on tour at the moment with my show Glamour Hammer, and it was supposed to end in June, but it has now been extended to the end of the year. We've added a third Vicar Street date for September, and we've also shows coming up in Westport Town Hall on the 10th of March, the Marketplace in Armagh on the 18th of March, and the Museum of Comedy in London on the 16th of March. In April, I'll be in Glore in Ennis on the 6th of April, and we've just added the Crescent Concert Hall in Drogheda on the 21st of April. I did the Crescent Concert Hall in Drogheda with Joanne back when we'd do 2 shows a day at the tail end of the pandemic, and oh my God, they were the best fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's the Crescent Concert Hall in Drogheda on the 21st of April. If you want to get tickets, go roadfarrelly.com, or you can check with the venue website, or if you're on your phone, there are handy links in my Instagram bio. And if you're coming to the show, let me know. We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Headstuff podcast network. Agony Rants has been weekly for over a year, so if you've enjoyed the show since then, maybe you could help keep us going by subscribing to Headstuff Plus. Headstuff Plus is a support platform like Patreon, and you can make a donation to us each month to show your appreciation. As well as feeling good about your donation, you will also get access to Agony Rant's bonus content, like videos of us recording the shows, or bits that we cut out of the shows because we don't have time for them, or full bonus episodes when you sign in to headstuffpodcasts.com. This week we have a full bonus episode with our guest Erica Cody, which was loads of fun. So if you want to check that out, headstuffpodcasts.com and just sign up to Headstuff Plus. Also, this week I'm going to tell you about a new show. It's new to the Headstuff Podcast Network and it's called Something Strange, and it is a bi-monthly podcast about UFOs, ghosts, monsters, sinister encounters, creepy mysteries and unsolved murders, with everything that runs in between. It's hosted by Dennis Murphy and I've just finished the first episode and I'm absolutely hooked. Here's a clip.
Are you interested in the world of the strange? Do you find yourself becoming obsessed with true crime and unsolved mysteries? Do you look to the night sky hoping to see something that you can't explain? I'm Dennis Murphy, host of Something Strange, a bi-monthly podcast about tales of the weird and the unexplained. Get Something Strange wherever you get your podcasts, with additional bonus content for subscribers on headstuffpodcasts.com. Something Strange out now on the Headstuff Podcast Network.
Do we have a problem?
We do have a problem. We have a problem.
You know I do.
Dear Niamh and Gearoid, thank you so much for your podcast. Every Monday morning, the first thing I do is hit play on the pod, and a number of times my boyfriend has asked if he had heard me laughing in the shower. I have found myself saying no, partly out of embarrassment and partly because I don't want to share you with anyone else.
Oh, I feel very special.
That got weird really quick.
No, I feel very special. You went to a funny place. I think it's very special. He doesn't want to share us, and that he wants us in the shower. We're in the shower with him.
We want to sell this podcast to Spotify for 20 million quid. That's the plan.
Yeah.
And if people don't tell other people about it, we're not going to be able to do that.
I know.
Anyway, Joshua, you need to correct that. I had first heard you, Gearoid, on Ask Ronna, the Glaswegian oil rig and the bisexual friend, excuse me. That was, if you listen to Ask Ronna, that was a whole
astonishingly fabulous
series of letters that they were getting that were
I know.
Unbelievable. Anyway, I love the podcast and I adore Niamh. We don't go in for Eurovision so much in America, but when I heard her song, she knocked my socks off.
Oh, bless.
Wow.
That's
thank
lovely. You.
I also love her album, and yes, we need more from her. See, Niamh?
I know.
I've told you this.
I know.
Get back in that studio. I particularly like Let's Make Trouble. Sassy.
Oh, Rodney Crowell wrote that in American. Yeah, it's lovely. Well done.
I wouldn't have said sassy, Niamh. I would have said that's a bit more rocky.
Yeah, well, sassy too.
Sassy. More Let's Make Trouble, Niamh.
Okay.
We're going to have this conversation. Every so often, what happens is after we do a podcast record, me and Niamh go for lunch and I give out to her. Like, you get back in that studio.
Yeah.
Enough is enough now.
I'm going to have to start a GoFundMe
We need more
page.
of that. Niamh,
I'll get a GoFundMe page.
That's exactly it. Have them pay for it before you've made it.
Oh, well, I would gladly do that.
That's what we do.
Anyway,
now to my problem. I have been with my partner for the past 6 years and we are very happy. We have recently bought ourselves a house and started decorating. Mm-hmm. Before that, we lived in my apartment, which he was very respectful of. He accepted it was mine and didn't interfere too much. I decided how it would be decorated and he pitched in to help. That sounds ideal.
yeah,
I made all of the decisions. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And not to blow my own trumpet, it looked pretty great.
Keep going.
A big fall coming. Space was at a premium, so we were careful about how much stuff we had. Within a week of moving into our home, his mother arrived with a number of trailers of his belongings. He has an awful lot of stuff. I would go so far as to say that this man has everything he has ever owned. I do not know how this could have escaped me. Also, he has started to pick out stuff for our new place that is nothing short of alarming. I don't know what to do and I am blindsided. I don't know where to start. The boxes of appalling purchases that he has in the den, or the lifelong mental health emergency that his mother delivered to our garage. I would appreciate your help sooner rather than later. If this cannot be solved, could you help get me set up in Ireland, as I may have to flee? Many thanks for your great show, Joshua. This...
Do you know, and I have to say, right, Joshua, you are Gearoid. And I'm definitely the boyfriend, because Gearoid is you. Gearoid moved his boyfriend partner into his apartment.
And on our darkest days, he will say to me, I basically rent half a bed and 2 drawers. And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. This is the single worst problem I've ever heard. Like, this man, like Joshua, you've been catfished for 6 years by a hoarder, is what has happened.
It's tragic, but it's true.
I have to say, I am fascinated by people's stuff.
Oh, I know.
I'm always fascinated. You know when you go to somebody's house for the first time, and like, oh my God, like, what do they have? And whenever you meet somebody, like, I remember I had a friend, right? It wasn't a friend, like...
Just the one?
Yeah, but they were just like, you know, a colleague, let's say.
Okay.
Who I thought was somebody that was very together.
Yes, but don't go to their home. Don't go to their home. Don't do it.
I mean, I didn't know them that well. I guess very prim, proper, and also very judgmental. A very judgmental person.
Oh.
And then one day I had to drop something to him, I think. And anyway, invited me in to the apartment that he shared with his partner, and I couldn't work out what the dynamic was, who was responsible for all the stuff. But that place was like something I've never seen.
I know.
But it was all like weird, like, you know, like massive statues of leopards. Like, I mean, it was never seen anything like it in my life. It was like an old school Chinese restaurant had just sold all of the interiors. And also one of those, you know, those old man pubs.
Oh yeah. That's quite a combination.
It was all just in one apartment.
All just there.
It's not like in my life.
I know, but listen, honestly, I totally get where Joshua's coming from.
I do, yeah.
I still remember, because when I met my husband, he was so desperate to have me move up. He said he would have let me do anything. Like, he said, come decorate my house. The day that I went down to collect all the stuff that was in the garage, he was horrified. He wouldn't let me put half of it in the trailer. When you don't live in your own space, what happens is you don't clear out. You just put things in boxes, and they don't exist in your space because you've only got a small space. So they don't exist. So you just keep them. So actually, the chances are, I know. Well, to be honest, he wouldn't let me bring my piggy wind chimes with me or anything, you know. So,
Fair. You have to respect that decision, Niamh.
But I'm going to say this to Joshua. This is now your house with him. This is, there has to be an hour in this conversation. So, I mean, we can sit here and feel sorry for you. And, you know, you've had it your way a long time now. Yeah. So compromise is the name of the game.
Like, the decoration and the fill in the house are 2 different problems.
Yes, they are 2 different problems. Yeah.
So I would say so there's 2 pressing things, because you're not going to really bring stuff into the house unless it's decorated. So like if he's got loads of stuff in the garage, like you're not going to start unpacking his, you know, 6-foot porcelain leopard until he's put the tiger print wallpaper up.
I know.
So I would say first address the decoration, and I would say the best way to do that is, this is what I'd do. Now, this could be wrong.
What would you do, Gearoid?
I would try and make this a plan between the 2 of us right now. I mean,
you haven't had to do this yet. I want to be very clear.
I haven't had to do this yet. It's my apartment. So so what I do is I give the illusion
that they
control.
have choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say, like, what ones do you like? And then if I don't like any of them, I was like, well, I did my best, but unfortunately I'm going with what I want. But
so you operate under choose until you choose right.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
The illusion of control.
Okay.
It's like Dubai.
I know.
So
I surround myself with people like that.
So what I would say is, if you go through the brochures together and like ask him what he likes.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can kind of taper.
Or more or less find the thing that you can live with. There has to be somewhere in the middle.
Niamh said it perfectly.
There has to be somewhere in the middle. That's
Find
for sure.
the thing that you can live with.
Yeah.
Around decoration. But I would say that Instagram is a good place to do that, because you can just look, there's loads of, decoration design.
Yeah, okay. I get that.
Blogs.
You know what you should do, right, Joshua? The simple truth is you probably don't feel like you have a lot of stuff, but you probably have more stuff than you think.
Yes.
Because it's your stuff, it's okay.
But you know what the problem is as well? Now, here is the problem, right?
Yeah.
You probably both have loads of stuff,
Yeah.
but you might find that if it was your apartment, a lot of the stuff that he's bringing in are the pots and pans.
Yes.
Yeah.
So between you can whittle that down. You can do that thing where you put all the same stuff in the same space, and then you figure out what you need to bring. If you've got duplicates, or from the practical point of view, that's really quick. It's the personal and sentimental things, and actually, you need to be very careful here, Joshua, that you don't scar this lovely, lovely man, and not give him some space in your life.
The problem with Niamh's advice.
What?
She's too heartfelt.
I know.
Listen, what to do is get a shed, put all the stuff you don't like. When he's away one weekend, burn it down.
No.
Somebody burnt down the shed.
No. What you could do is what I did. I created a den for my kids outside for all the bits I didn't want. So is there a garage? You could make his space outside. You could just make him live out there.
That's not a bad idea. Like if the stuff is ugly, or do you know what the other thing they could do is they could decide you're going to rent a storage unit.
Oh
right?
yeah, and don't bring anything into the house until you're ready for it.
Yeah.
I would love that. Oh my God, there's a show on the BBC here called Sort Your Life Out where they take everything out.
Oh, and put it in the warehouse.
Did you see that? They empty the entire house. Oh my God, I want someone to do that to me. Now, we're not necessarily too bad, but honestly, I nearly want them to take out, to show Paul there are 500 iPhone chargers that we don't need. I'd love it. I just love everything out and only bring back into your house. It would be an amazing opportunity. And actually, in a weird way, you have this opportunity right now. The two of you.
Yes, you do.
So
this is a great time to be doing all of this.
It is.
I think what to do is decide you're getting a storage unit.
Yeah.
I think if he has to pay for storing that stuff, his attitude to it could change. Because you might be lucky, and the problem might be that he was just too lazy to clear it out.
Yeah.
Because if he's got emotional attachment to the Lego he had when he was 4,
that's a whole other podcast.
I think divorce. I'm dying to find out how this plays out. You made the point that Joshua's been spoiled.
Yeah, he has a little bit.
I think what needs to happen is he has to tread this one carefully.
Yeah, he does.
Because your baseline has been reset here.
Yeah.
Because you had all of the control and now you don't. So just tread carefully.
The rule of thumb I work with is if he feels strongly about something, I figure out whether I feel strongly about it. And if I don't feel strongly about it, I let it go. But if something really comes up against me that I can't cope with, then that has to be sorted.
Yeah.
But I have to accept it if he feels the same.
Do you know what the other thing is as well?
What's the other thing?
And it's further on to what you just said. The other thing is you can look at all of his stuff, right? Now, if he's got 20 tea chests in the garage,
there's an issue. There's an issue.
You could say to him, okay, well, listen, 20 tea chests is unreasonable.
Yeah.
And before you even look at the stuff, say, decide what's reasonable.
Yeah, be realistic. Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe it's 5 tea chests. So he knows that when you start to go through it together, he has to get rid of 15 tea chests.
Another good question to ask is, before you go into a tea chest, is, do I know what's in this?
Yeah.
Because actually, unless it's something very specific and sentimental, the chances are it's not that important.
That's very good. Do you know what I did the last time I cleared out clothes? You've just reminded me now.
Oh, what did you do?
The last time I cleared out clothes, right, there was a couple of shirts that I really liked, but that I felt it was time to go.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to throw them out.
Right.
So I had stuff I was going to the charity shop, and I left that stuff to the charity shop, and then the stuff that I felt, I don't want to get rid of that, but I know it's time to go. So what I did was I threw them in a drawer in my office, and I completely forgot about them. And this was maybe 2 years ago, and I was just cleaning out the office there last week, She saw them in the drawer and went, well, I haven't looked for these in 2 years, so I just threw them out.
Well,
And it was way easier to throw them out. It was like a two-step
I use a slightly
process.
different approach. I put them in bags and up in the attic. And then if I go up into the attic 6 months to a year later, well, a year maybe, because I don't go up that often. If you go in,
Christmas trees.
but if you go in and you just lift the bag, and if you can't say what's in that bag, then you need to get rid of it, because the chances are you've put something. Now, in saying that, in order to do that, you need to get to a point where you have the special stuff in a separate box. But to be honest, if the house burnt down tomorrow, you would have nothing.
Yeah,
That's a bit excessive, but the point is, you have to make those decisions.
That's a great point that you said there. If the house burned down tomorrow, Joshua,
what would you miss?
you wouldn't have any of that stuff.
I know.
Doesn't have to be a house. Could be a shed. That's all I'm saying. Leave it there.
Once again, it's up to me. It's up to me to put the disclaimer in.
It's rare when it happens, but Niamh and Gearoid are on the same page. We said the exact same thing.
Yeah,
Niamh
slightly
said,
different.
if the house burned down.
No, I did not say. I'm not inciting arson.
Niamh, please. We all got the meaning.
Okay. I refuse to be responsible.
Niamh, a Eurovision winner, incited arson somewhere in America.
Joshua, we want the photos, we want the story, we want the follow-up. We love it.
Absolutely.
Do you think we helped?
Niamh, of course.
No, I so want to help.
67 episodes, but finally we're on the same page. Fantastic. What a day. Let's have a drink. It's been wonderful to talk to you.
Oh, I know.
agonyrants@gmail.com if you want to get in touch. We have bonus episodes.
We do.
There was a bonus episode recently. Have a listen.
Oh, yeah.
With the fabulous Erica Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
She's so fun.
So fun.
So young and talented. I love it.
The bitterness.
I can be
You're
crabby.
Niamh. You're
I can be crabby.
ridiculous.
My
You're the
birthday's coming.
youngest Eurovision winner. Irish one.
No.
No? Who's younger? agonyrants@gmail.com. Get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Headstuff podcast network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Headstuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.